All right, welcome to College Algebra Part 2. For the second part of this course, we're going to be spending a lot of time solving different types of equations in different forms. And it's important to start with equations like this so that we know what we're doing. This should be a review for most of you, so I will go through this rather quickly, give you some days to work on. If you need more practice problems or need more videos, there's plenty of this online. You just look up two-step equations online with and without distribution, find a worksheet. If you need more practice, go for it, because this will be a big part of the course. And if you don't know how to solve these equations, it's going to be very difficult to get through the next couple chapters. So the first thing I want to make sure that you understand when you're solving these is what we're trying to solve for is, in this case, what number, when we multiply it by 2 and take away 5, can give us 15. Now, some of you good with mental math should be able to see that 2 times 10 minus 5 will give you 15. And that's what we're going to do for our check later on. So let's figure out another way to get there, a more formal approach. So how do we get rid of the minus 5? We're going to do the inverse operation. So we're going to do plus 5 to both sides. And notice I'm getting the numbers on one side and the variable with the x on the other. Then you can do the inverse operation of times 2 by dividing, and you have x equals 10. How do you check? Well, let's make sure that 2 times 10 minus 5, and I'm just plugging in this 10 to this x, is equal to 15. And is 20 minus 5 equal to 15? That's true. So let's jump ahead to distribution. There are two different ways to do this. The most common way that I've seen teachers in the school use, and that I will stick with, is distribution first. However, negative 2 times this equals 18. You could divide right now by 2 and get x, or sorry, by negative 2 and get x plus 5 equals negative 9. You could do this first, but it's not something that most students in this school see or use, so I'm not going to do that approach. So what I'm going to show you is this, with is the distribution. It's typically more seen in the school. So negative 2x, and then negative 2 times positive 5 is negative 10. It's important not to get these signs mixed up. One of the most common mistakes with solving these problems that I see students have done in the past is not that they don't know how to do this, but that you make small mistakes where you forget negative signs, or you forget to distribute and you leave this as 5 or something, and then your answers turn out to be a mess and you get confused. Most people know really what they're doing. You're probably in the same boat. Just be careful about watching your signs. So we're going to get rid of the negative 10 with a plus 10. And I get negative 2x equals 28 divided by negative 2. And you get negative 14 for x. Let's do a quick check. Is negative 2 times negative 14 plus 5 equal to 18? Well, what's nice is that in the parentheses is negative 9. And 9 times 2 is 18. So check. So we got that one right. This is another way to look at these equations. So this one, instead of distributing first, we're taking this whole thing, and this whole thing is being divided by 6. So how do we undo being divided by 6? Multiplying by 6. And then again, it's a lot of the same stuff we've done before. We're going to do the opposite of minus 4, which is plus 4. And then divide by 2. And we get our 23. So is 2 times 23 minus 4 divided by 6 equal to 7. So 23 minus 4 is 19. So it's 2 times 19 divided by 6 equal to 7. And it's not. And part of the reason it's not is because I made a mistake up here, and I want you to catch this. And this is what I mean by there are common mistakes that you can make, because you notice how many steps are of this problem. I made a mistake here, and it's a good mistake to show. I'm really supposed to do this first. I'm really supposed to do this first and then subtract 4. So I made a mistake here. And again, like I said, these are common mistakes. Go back and check them. make sure you don't make these mistakes. So 2 times 23 is 46. And it's 46 minus 4 is 42. Divided by 6 is 7. Check, and we know we got the right answer. So good luck. Let me know what questions you have.